Okay, let's check the question here. Question number 4. Okay, total assets billions in new Taiwan dollars or Taiwan dollars in Taiwan banks. The money was here. We don't care about the money. We care about how to calculate that. How many data sets here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the double will be 12 data sets, 12 numbers. Okay, I prefer to call it 12 people. Okay, and find the blanks. Find the blanks. First and 12 minimum, Q1 median, Q3 maximum, IQR mode range. Okay, let me do it very stupid. Then I show you that we can use the website. Few clicks, you get everything, right? As I promised 3 weeks ago. Okay, and how to do this? Copy and move to our Excel file, Q4, Q3. Sure. If I copy and paste it here, you can paste it and remove the second part to list in one row, 12 here, and select and copy and paste spatial, use transpose. Use the transpose. Then it will become horizontal direction becomes vertical direction. Okay, and the answer will be here. Then copy it again. Copy and paste. Okay, then select orange here. Use those data, sort, and select a range. As a range here, current selection, and sort the D selection ascending from small to big, and okay, it lists here. Okay, and so far any question? Yeah, I prefer. I suggest you can follow my steps. Then you will understand the details. And later, I will use the special website. Select, copy, enter, you get everything, but you don't know why. Now I'm telling you the reason here. Okay. Then after this, sure, if you got trouble about this step, please let me know. Okay, let me move it close to here. Okay. And the first question, N 12, minimum here 207, minimum 207, and maximum, let's move to maximum. Maximum is here 280. 280 is the maximum. Okay, and now Q1 median and Q3. Let's check. We know that what's the definition of Q1? Q1, it means there are 12 numbers, and the first part, 6 over here. Try to find the middle one. As I mentioned, for other numbers, select the middle one. For the even numbers, select the average of the middle two. And obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 numbers, we need to select the middle two. That will be 210 and 222. Thus, Q1 is the average of 210, 222. That would be 216. So far, okay. Okay, let's move to the median. It's also called Q2. What's the definition of median? List all numbers from small to big, then find the middle one. If that is odd number, as number or other number, only one person in the middle, easy to get, but it is even numbers. For example, this example is 12 numbers. Select the middle two, that would be 242 and 254. Get the average of those two persons. that would be 248. Is it okay? Here is the median. Or you can call Q2 is also okay. Next, the second part, the following 6 numbers here. Try to find the middle one because it's an even number, thus 2 numbers in the middle. Thus, we need to get an average of those two. 255, 260, get the average. That would be 257.5. Thus, that is the Q3. Q3, Q2, or we call median, 248, Q1, 216. We have 216, 248, 257.5. And one more question. 1, 2, 3, we got it? How is IQR? IQR is Q3 minus Q1, the distance between Q3 and Q1. Thus, we have the Q3, 257.5 minus Q1, 216. That is the answer. And what's the range? Range, it means the maximum subtract the minimum. That's the answer. I think we already covered everything, right? Then mode. What does it mean, mode? The frequency, the number. Yeah, the frequency. Check the frequency. Let's check it one by one. I know how to do that. I will teach you how to do that. But this is the moment I still persistent to tell you we need to know the definition and do that one by one. Okay. 207, 208, 210, 222, okay, I got it. This guy, this number, 255, it appears twice. How about the other? No. Okay, so this gentleman is the mode, M-O-D-E, mode. It appears twice, the top one. The top one here. Okay, so far any question? No. Okay, let's move. Let's select the number here. Yeah, please follow my steps. Please follow my step. Copy. If you forget to turn on the file, let me copy it to you. Okay, you can try copy and paste the numbers I passed on the night group. Then we got here. Then use this website. Control C to copy and have the website to paste. Then copy the numbers here, copy, and delete all the information and paste the information we got. Okay, delete. How about 1 minute? 1 minute. Please follow this step. When I was a PhD student, I learned statistics, biostatistics. The time we don't have such a free software, free applications online. But the campus bought the campus software. Otherwise, we need to pay to get the software. Now, maybe 30 years later, there are tons of software available, free and legal online. You can use this. Different environment, but the same scientific concept. Okay, and next, click calculate. Click. Then we got the mean. We got the median. We got the mode 255. Okay, we got the range. Okay, let me show you here. Okay, let me stop here. Okay, and here the mean, I didn't calculate the mean, but it doesn't matter. The median 248, 248 as we calculated, no problem. And the mode 250, 255. Yes, we use our eyes to get the number 255. Okay, the range. What's the definition of the range? The maximum minus the minimum. The maximum 280 minus the minimum 207. That would be 73. Okay, what's the minimum? After ranking from small to big, the top one is the smallest. That would be 207. Maximum after ranking, after sorting, 280. No problem. Count 12 people over there, and the sum we can get it. And next, Q1 is the median of the first part, the first 6 numbers. After our calculation, that would be 216. Q2, the median, no problem. Q3, the median of the second part, the lower part, that was 250, 257.5, 257.5. And IQR, 41.5, that would be 257.5 minus 216. Okay, what I want to say again, oh, $1, you're not smart. You use the Excel and you spend 20 minutes to get the answer. I'm smart because I use the website. Copy, paste, and copy, click, and got the answers. Don't say smart, not smart. Again, you know how to do that? I will teach you how to do that. But this moment, I persistent. You need to learn. I say you need to learn. I don't say you should learn. Okay, you need to learn the traditional ways, because in the future, if you have no chance use this kind of website, at least you completely understand the rules, the principles of the scientific concepts. You can do that by yourself. If you cannot understand the details, you forgot the definitions, you can copy paste it. Even you got the wrong answers, you didn't know. You have no ability to check whether the answers are correct or not, because you forgot definitions. Is it okay? Okay, 1 minute. If you want to take notes, 1 minute, and we will move to the next question. 1 minute. Any questions? Okay, let's move to the next question. Question number 5. Suppose you conduct an experiment where you pull a card from a standard deck. Please answer the question with keeping the denominator as 52. You don't need to cancel it. Okay. The first one, the probability of getting a club and the number is less than 8. I think most of you get the correct answer here. Very simple. Copy. And I use Google Gemini. And I paste the question. I click the question and probability of a club less than 8. And in the center deck, there are 13 cards. And the club shoot, we need to identify which of those. Oh, sorry. Are less than 8. Counting the S as 1. Okay, target is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 members here. Count. There are 7 cards meet this criteria. Thus, the probability is 7/52. Okay, I think most of you got the correct answer. It's okay here. The second question. The probability of getting a card of this equal or larger than, what's the question? Got it? Larger than 7. The probability to get a card is equal to or larger than 7. Okay, let's check the Gemini. Go Gemini, the AI, how to solve this problem. Equal to or greater than 7, we count the eligible values across all 4 shoots. Heart, diamond, club, and spades. Thus, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, and king. 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, and king. 7 members over here. 7 members. Okay, there are 7 cards and 3 shoots. 3 shoots: hearts, diamond, clubs, and spades. Thus, the chance will be 7 multiplied by 4. That will be 28. And the probability total is 52. And cards fitting this criteria is 28. Thus, the answer will be 28/52. Over 52. I know you know how to use AI. I can use AI too, but it doesn't make any sense. Okay, next question. Okay, any question? Can I move to the next? Okay. Next question. Question number 6. Suppose your experiment is to roll A, B, C 3 fair dice. Sorry, in the past I didn't know that dice is plural form. I call it dices. Okay. I didn't know that the dice is a plural form. Okay, 3 fair dice over there, and how many combinations are in the sample space? How many combinations? We know 6 dice in 1 dice. A, 6 dice. B, 6 dice. C, 6 dice. 6 multiplied. Okay, 6 times 6 times 6 would be 216. 260. So the sample space, what does it mean, sample space? You can check the definition. All possible situations appear on the sample. It's called sample space. So it is my definition, but I use an easy way to explain what the sample space are. Okay. Next question. List the event of getting a sum of 5. We have 3 dice, and we please list the events here. For example, an event for sum of 13, that will be 4, 3, 6. 4, 3, because we have A, B, C, 3 dice. 4, 3, 6 is not equal to 3, 6, 4. Why? Because 4, 3, 6, it means A is 4, B is 3, C is 6. But if the different sequence, for example, 3, 6, 4, A is 3, B is 6, C is 4. the same sum of 13, but the sequence is different. I think it's different. It's also a sample space. So I'm afraid to show a big number because you will calculate and you will get sick. Okay. Then I use the sum of 5. It's easier to calculate. Just only 2. We don't care about ABC. Just 2 to 1, 1 to 1, 2, 1 to the same. Just 2 number 2s. 1 single 1. Okay. And the other definition is 1, 1, 3. It includes 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1. It doesn't matter, but the combination like this one. So the answer are 6 events. Okay. Let me show you. And sorry, the question number 3. What's the probability of sum of 70? And first of all, what's the definition? What's the probability of 70? 5 plus 5 plus 7. Is it okay? 17. I can list events, right? 5 plus 5 plus 7. What's wrong with it?
There's no 7.
Yeah, only 6 sides, up to 6 sides, no 7. So it's impossible. So very simple. 5 plus 6. So don't worry, I will make up the question very simple. If I what's the sum of getting sum of about 12, you will get endless answers over there. Okay? So only one situation. 5, 6, and 6. But the different sequence. 5, 6, 6, 6, 5, 6, 6, 6, 5. Only 3 combinations. Thus, the probability is 3 over 260. Okay, let me use the AI to solve this problem. This time I can use, for me please. ChatGPT. Okay, I use ChatGPT to answer this question. Okay, let's go step by step. It looks okay. Okay, the number of combinations in the sample space. Each die has 6 possible outcomes, and here are 3 dice. 6 times 6 times 6, that would be 216. The first answer, 216. What's the event of sum of 5? We need all orders, triples, A, B, and C, such as A plus B plus C. That would be 5. Thus, the possible combinations 113, 131, 311, 122, 212, 221. Thus, the sample space, the outcomes about 6 combinations. The answer like this one. I didn't ask the probability. I just asked the answers combinations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 combinations over there. And the question number 6. Probabilities of getting a sum of 17. To get 17, only possible combinations. 6, 6, 5. 6, 5, 6. 5, 6, 6. Thus, there are 3 favorable outcomes out of 216. In total, the answer is 3/216. Sure, you can cancel it with 3 and got 172. Sorry, 7 to 70 seconds. Oh, so I'm always confused about how to read this number. Okay, 1/72. 1/72. Okay, 1 minute, then we can move to next question. Sorry, I may postpone the break time because we need to finish the question number 7. I may postpone maybe 10 minutes. 10 minutes. All right. Question number 7. Question number 7. Whoa, okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 4 secondary questions. The first question about probability of normal distribution. Okay, use the same data means 272 days and standard deviation equals 9 days as example 6.3.2 and show answers in 3 decimals. Okay, I said this time please learn how to use standard normal distribution table. Next week, John is me. It's me. Okay, will show how to use software to get the answers in a few seconds. But now, not this time. I forgot the term. Not this time. Okay. First question: find the probability of a pregnancy lasting more than 285 days. The first one, please check the z-score 285. 285. Okay, let's check. Do you remember the definition? Z-score? Okay, I use the blue one. Z-score equals the x now is 285 and minus the mean is here. The mean 270 and standard deviation is 9. 272 and divided by 9. Thus, we get the answer 285 minus 272 divided by 9. Click the answer 1.444 and please check it to the round it up to the 3 decimals. Thus, we can say 1.44 and 4. Sorry, my handwriting is horrible. Sorry, my tablet, something wrong with my tablet and I cannot use it very well. I apologize for this. I may reinstall my system tonight. Okay. Okay. So the answer here, that is 1.444 positive. How about the area to the left? How about the area to the left? And please use the table. 1.44. Okay, let's check here. Again, do you remember standard normal distribution? This table, the table value represents the area to the left of the z-score. And now we want to know that number that is 1.4. 1.4 is here, and another second decimal is here. Let's check the answer should be here. But $1, you mentioned 3 decimals. I know, but we have no answer here. But later I will show you the software. It can calculate very, very fast, but not now. So I expected your answer 0.92507. To the 3 decimals, you can write it 0.925. Okay. For this small question, the secondary question, is it okay? Okay. Got those? Again, as I promised, I will show the software. Few clicks get the answer, but I persistent. I need to teach you check the table, and you will get the concept completely, not only the answer. Again, how about the answer? Your score for me is just the keys on the keyboard. It makes no sense for me. I really hope you can get a concept. You can know the scientific principles. That's my purpose. Not only get the answers and got a very high score, but you didn't know the details. Okay. Okay, let's move. I'm sorry, I may postpone the break time. Okay, and next. How about the area 0.925? Is it? I forgot the details. Okay. 0.925, 3 decimals is okay. And next, the question. How about the probability? We find the probability pregnancy lasting more than 285. Thus, what does it mean? If we have a diagram look like this one, and the 285 days look like here, and the area 0.925 is here. But the question asks lasting more than, what does it mean? To the right, you're right. You are correct. To the right. So the answer is very simple. You can write down 1 minus 0.925. Here is the answer. Sorry, I forgot that maybe 0.075. Questions? I'm going to slow down. I don't care about the class time or the break time. I don't care about it. I care about, did you really learn the concept here? Okay. First one, calculate the z-score of 285 days. Then we know the number is 1.444, very close to the right side. And after we check in the table, area to the left is this part. This part is very big. the all area is 1, and this area to the left, the proportion is 0.925. Very large area. But the question is, what's the probability the pregnancy lasting more than 285? In other words, the probability is very, very low. Very, very low in the green area. Sorry, my hand drawing is horrible. I know that. I know that. And how to get rid of this? The all the area minus 0.925. And we get the answer 0.075 here. Okay. Okay, 30 seconds, we will move to the second question. If you got lost, let me know. Please let me know. Okay? 30 seconds. Okay, the second question. Find the probability of pregnancy lasting less than 255. So you see, I'm so kind, I'm so nice, Wanda is a nice guy. First the question, I ask you to calculate the score of 255 days. Okay, the same way. The score here, the score equals 255 minus 272, the average of pregnancy time, and divided by the standard deviation, that is 9 days, and the answer is, I didn't know that. Okay, let me calculate. Two five five minus 272, then divided by 9, that would be minus 8888. Again. If you forgot to write down the minus, you will not get the correct answer. Because what does it minus? What does it mean minus? About the normal distribution curve in the center is 0. The average, we think, what does it, how to use the distance? The distance it means it is the how many standard deviations away from the center. To the right, the value is positive. To the left, the value is negative. And we know the day of 255 is far away from the average 272 days on the left. Thus, it is very reasonable, minus 1.888, and round up to the 3 decimals to be 1.889. Minus, don't forget the symbol, minus. Some of you forgot to write down the minus. He or she did not get a score. Okay? So the first one, I prefer to write it as minus 1.889. Okay, then next question, the area to the left about this location, how to get it? Let's check the table. Minus 8.8. Minus 8.8 should be here. But on this position, only the second decimal. Thus, we need to round up the third decimal to the second decimal. It would be minus 1.8 and 9. should be here. Should be here. Thus, again, we got the calculation. We got here, and please follow my steps. Please follow my steps. I know. Actually, something is very embarrassing. Not from me, from students. On the exam day, I checked the two drawings, and I know half of students did not pay attention on the class. I know that. The other half, okay, I know they already get the pictures, get the diagrams, and the other half of students, they did not pay attention on my teaching. I know that. Okay, and here I ask your help. Please know how to check this. Later, I will show a very fast way using the free online applications. Okay, after our calculation, minus 1.8. Move here. The second decimal, 0.09. Why is 0.09? Why? Because on this table, minus 1.88, the third decimal is also 8. But on the table, only 2 decimals is available. Thus, round up to the second decimal will be minus 1.89. Okay, let's move here. Then the answer will be 0.02938. One more question. Do you think the area here, the value, can be negative? Only or positive and 0. Can the area values here be negative? The answer is no. The answer is only 0 and positive values. But at the calculus, in the calculus, do you know that? When we calculate integrate area, when the y value is negative, the area here, the area is negative. But we don't care about this because we are discussing something about statistics, not calculus. So we don't need to think about the area should be negative. No, on this situation, only 0 or positive values. Don't worry about the negative. But $1, you are cheating me. Oh no, I didn't cheat you. Why? You said minus 2.9 is the negative value. Oh, come on. Why is minus 2.9? What is minus 3.6? Remember it again? On the table, that is the area to the left. On this y-axis is the normal distribution curve and among the symmetric line here, and you have your value, the value how far from the center, but the unit is very special. We use standard deviation. One standard deviation away from the center, 2 standard deviations from that, or 1.9. But on the left side should have a negative symbol here. On the right side, always positive, but we don't need to write the positive. Positive 1.6 standard deviation, the distance away from the center. Get it? So don't be fooled by $1, okay? This value minus 2.9 minus 3.5. That is the location. Here is area, location on the normal distribution. Get it? Okay, I think some of you already get the ideas, but I want to have a quick review of you. Okay, next. The area 0.2938. 0.2938 and the probability the same. Sure, when we round up to the 3 decimals should be 0.294 the same. 0.294. Sure, if you write a similar reasonable value, TA will give you marks here. Don't worry. Okay, next question. Find the probability that pregnancy lasts between 260 and 280. First of all, we learned the similar question previously, right? Okay, one more question. Let me draw the question like this. Sorry. Okay, who can tell me the green line in the center? What's the value? What's the value? 272 days. How can you know that? How can you know that the center is 272? Here is on the question, our question, right? 272, okay? And my question is, next question, 260. 260 should be on the left side of the center or the right side of the center. 260 smaller than 272, right? So we expected the 260 around here. Around here. How about 280? Greater than the average or smaller than average? Greater, larger, right? Thus, I use the green one. The purple one. Thus, the 280, we expect it appears here, somewhere. And what's the question? The probability that pregnancy lasts between 260 and 280. Very clear. Our answer is here. Our answer is here. This area, right? Sorry, my hand drawing is horrible because I use my fingers to draw this. Okay. And how to calculate this one? Later, we can use the software. We can get just a few clicks. But now I ask you to understand the details. Sure, later I will copy and paste the question to the AI. Then you will, wow, you get a score, but you didn't know the details. Okay, here. Very easy. How to get the area between this line and this line? First one, check the table. Over here, 260 to the left, 280 to the left. We use the area to the left of 280 minus 260. Then the remaining is the center part. Get it? Okay. Let's calculate. 260. How about the z-score? 你看 I'm so nice, right? 260 minus 72 divided by 9 should be 260 minus 272 divided by 9. That is minus. Don't forget the minus, okay? Minus 1.33333. We get 3 decimals, should be like this one. How about the area to the left? Let's check the table. Minus 1.3, minus 1.3, I use the green one, minus 1.3 here, and second decimal, 3 here. And we got the answer here. The area 0.917. I ask you to write down 3 decimals. We can write it 0.092. 0.092. So far, any question? No. Let's move on. The second question, the days, z-score of 280. 280 minus 272 divided by 9, that would be 280 minus 272 divided by 9, 0.8888. 0.8888 endless 8. And go back 3 decimals, round up to 0.889. Okay, check the area. Positive 0.88. I use the blue one, 0.8. And now we need to round up to the second decimal. Thus, it would be here. But I wonder you forgot that originally it was not 9, it was 8. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, here, and we select the area here. The third decimal 8 should round up to the second decimal. It will be 0.89. 0.89 is here. Oh, sorry. Here, okay. And the area at 0.1327, round up to the third decimals, 2. Number 4 is 2. We need to get rid of 2. The answer, 0.813. 0.813. Okay, and now the question is between 260 and 280. Very clear. The area here minus the area here should be the answer. Here is the answer, okay? 30 seconds, we will move to the next question. Sure, to calculate this, I will show you the website, and you can copy, paste, click, get the answer, but you don't know why. You don't know why. Okay, 30 seconds. All right. Okay. Next question. Finally, we close to finish the exam questions. Okay, number 4. Find the length of pregnancy that 50% of all pregnancies less than that. Less than that. Okay. 50%. Thus, we need to know one thing. What does it mean 50%? As I told you 3 weeks ago, we reverse the calculation. Originally, we got a position under the curve and get the area, but this question is reversed. We need to find the area 50%. 50%, 15%. Okay, I guess maybe somewhere here. Somewhere over here. And the area to the left. That is 15% of all area. Do you remember the area under the curve called all area under the curve is 1. So how can you get 50%? 0.15. Thus, this time we find the area first. Where is the 0.15? 0.99? 0.70? Too large. Okay, we can find a 0.15 somewhere here. Do you think which one is better? Closer to the 0.15. Do you think? This one or this one? Personally, I think this one is closer. But if you use this one, I still give you the marks. Don't worry. Okay. Personally, I think this one is closer to 15%. Get it? But if you use this one, you still get a score. Okay. Then I reverse the direction. We got minus 1.0. Reverse the direction. We got 0.04. Thus, we can know this one is minus 0.04. Here, this score minus 1.04. 0.3 is also okay. It's approximately the value. Okay, so far questions. In previous questions, we used the location get the area. But this moment, we use the area to get the location. The area is 0.15. And we reverse the calculation process. We check the table. We find here should be minus 1.04. What does it mean? 1.04. What does it mean? Minus 1.04. It means it is on the left side of the center. And the distance here is 1.04 standard deviation away from the center. We say distance here can be positive. Positive 1.04 away from the center. But the location is here. We say minus 1.04. And now, how about the z-score? Can we reverse it, calculate the days? Okay, I'm not confident. Then I know the z-score equals the x minus the mean and divided by standard deviation. Okay, and now I know one thing. The z-score is minus 1.04. That equals x days minus 7 to 7 and divided by 9 days. So far okay, and we move 9 days to the left side. We know 9 times minus 1.04. Yeah, plus. Okay. You still 4. Okay. Plus 272. That is the x. So after this, we can calculate by our calculator. 9 times 0 minus 1.04 plus 272. The answer is 262.964. 262.64. Sure, you can write it as 263. Is also okay. It's also okay. You can write 262.94 or 63 days. Either one, the TA will give you the scores. Okay. So far the question. Okay, 1 minute. Then I will show you how to use software to finish most of the questions here. Okay, 1 minute. And how about after we finish the course, let me know that I will recalculate your scores. Okay. And no problem. Just remind me. Okay. Okay. Test. Okay, if you are interested, you can use the website. And you can use no more distribution probability calculator. Oh, sorry, I misspelled it. Okay. You can use that one. Use one. Oh, for example, this one. Sure, there are many useful tools you can use. Okay, for example, this one. Okay, I just copied it to online group. And the second website. Okay, the first website, we can use this. Okay, the first question, we can type the mean. The mean is 272. Standard deviation, 9. And that's the first question. Calculate. First question. Find the probability of pregnancy lasting more than 285 days. And what does it mean? This question want to know the area on the right side, not the left side. Thus, we can know the probability greater, equal to, and greater than x. And the x value is 285 days. Click calculate. Then, wow, see, the drawing is very perfect. My hand drawing is horrible. Okay, check here. Sorry, maybe the screen is not bigger now. See the location here, 285 days, and we want to know the area to the right side. Actually, to the left side, the area is 0.93. We checked the table, it was 925. Here, 0.93, very similar. Is it okay? Okay, let me show you again. I know some of you already catch it at the point. Okay, please insert the conditions we have. First of all, normal distribution, sure. Mean, 272 days average of pregnancy. Standard deviation, 9 days. And we want to know the area on the right side. Why on the right side? Because the question more than 285 days. Thus, from the question we know, this question wants to know the area greater or equal to x. And where is the x? 285 days. Type it and click calculate. We got the area like this one. I highly encourage you can screenshot this one and copy paste on your digital notes. Reminded me, next week I will prepare a website, then you can report your website to me. Is that okay? So far, any question? Sorry, I cannot imagine that I postponed the break time so much time. Sure, later I owe you the 10 minutes. I will dismiss 10 minutes earlier. Is okay? Okay. Then the second question, find the probability. Pregnancy lasting less than 255 days. What does it mean? Try to find the area to the left, because to the left it means the pregnancy, the days is shorter than the average. Okay. Then what's the probability? Less than 255 days. The same way, use the calculator, online calculator. We can select here. Here is the key point. Here is the previous question, we use this one, and now we use this one. Get it? Let's click this one. And next, who can tell me what's the value here? 255 days and change it to the 255 days. Click calculate. Ta-da! See? Wow, personally, the drawing is very perfect for me. It's very beautiful. Okay. 255 far away from the center, less than 260 days is here. And the area 0.025. Very small. The probability is very small. Sorry, 0.029. And I'm sorry, I made a mistake here. Should be 0.0. I forgot a 0 here. I'm sorry then. Correctly. Oh, sorry, I forgot the 10 over there. Questions? 30 seconds, we can move to the next question. Okay, next question. Next question. Find the probability that pregnancy between 260 days and 280 days and move to our software. Between two values here, between x1 and x2. So x1, okay, who is x1, who is x2? x1, x2, who is larger than the other one? x1 is bigger, x2 is bigger. Who can tell me? Which one, x1 or x2, which one is bigger than the other one? x1, you have 50% of the correct answer. Why? Tell me why. You don't need to guess. Just check the website. Website here. x1 smaller or equal to x, smaller or equal to the x2. Absolutely, x2 on the right side absolutely should be greater than x1. You don't need to guess. You need to analyze it. Don't be fooled by me, okay? x2 is larger than it. So we have two numbers. The first one, 260 days. The other one, 280 days. So you know 260 is smaller, should be x1. 280 days should be bigger, should be here, x2. Sure, you can try solution, then you get a strange answer. It's not my fault, okay? Let me check. Okay, let me try using the wrong answer, okay? Let me try it. 280 and 260. I intended to do the wrong answer. Okay, let's check it. Very much greater than okay. Oh, the website is smart. Okay. I cannot fool it. Okay, 260 to 280. I cannot fool it. Okay, the answer is here. The answer is 0.72. 0.72. Okay, so the area is here. One minute, we will move to the next question. So I promise that I will tell you to use the website. You can get the answer very, very quickly. But you don't know the details unless you learn my way first. My way first. Sure, when you are not so smart, I just copy and paste equations and copy to the AI, then I got the answer. So what? You can do that, I can do that too. But you don't know the details. I want to teach you the details. Okay? 1 minute, then we move to the next question. Okay, here, by the way, how to do with R? What does it mean R? How does it mean R? Probability? No. R is a strange, powerful software, free to use, legal to use, but you need to type a lot of commands, not graphic in the user interface. Very, very powerful. Our textbook uses R, but I don't encourage you to use them, especially for beginners. Especially for me, also it's also for me because I don't need a large calculation in the numbers. Thus, I prefer to use a simple website that's enough to use. But if you need to analyze a large amount of numbers and with skilled statistical analysis, you can use R. But to be honest, I don't know how to use that because I don't need that. Do you know how to drive a ship? A ship on the sea, on the river? We don't need to do that unless you need to use that. I know how to drive a car because I need to drive a car every day. Okay. We don't need to learn how to drive ship unless you need to learn it. Okay. You don't need to learn on the small, but in the future, you need that, you can learn it by yourself. Okay, then next question. How to find the 50% of the area? Value from the probability, value from here, 50%, I can use this. PDF, no? Score? This go to 60. Area, probability. No, not this one. Probability from the value. Value from the probability, maybe this one. Oh, okay, thanks. I got it here. I need to select here value from the probability. The probability of this question is 50%. 15%. 50%. Then I select the value x from the probability area smaller or equal to the x. Then I select it. The area probability 0.15, or we can call it 15%. After that, we get that, then calculate. Then the location is here. The area, the blue area to the left, that is 0.15, 15% of the whole area here. Then we can get the location and convert this score to the days. We got 262.67 days, or we can write it 263 days. Either one is okay. I'm live streaming now. I have my video here. If you got confused, I can tell me. Yeah, you can see. The May 4th and the time is here, and I forgot forgot how to calculate this. You can check my video all the time. You can email me. Okay, you can write me. I forgot how to calculate question number, blah blah blah, and you tell me again. I suggest you to review my video first, then you can check. Questions? Okay, I apologize that I postponed almost one class, and I apologize for that. So next week we will move to the chapter number 7. Okay, if no more question, dismiss everyone. Go for your dinner. Okay, see you next week.